Okay, fine. Let's share my screen once again. Okay. Are you able to see my screen? Just once confirm that yes or no, so I can proceed. Okay. Now, as we were discussing that Python language can be coded. Now, to write this Python language, we need a integrated development environment, which is called as IDE. Let's make it simple that to write the Python code, we need IDE, which is integrated developed environment, so that we can take the output of the code from the console. For this, which is also called easily as editor. Now, there are many compilers and many interpreters when we can write the code. Let me take one. When you go to Google Chrome, your browser, just you need to type is online GDP compiler. Online GDP compiler. When you write the online GDP Python in your search engine or your Google Chrome browser, you're gonna find first link online Python compiler, which is online editor, which is an IDE where you write the Python code. What if don't write Python here? Just online GDP. Let us see what happens. It comes with the GDP online debugger. Suppose if you have written in this. Now, it came with some language. Is it a Python language? No, it's some another language. It's a C language. So now how to select Python language? Go to select option, go for Python 3. As we are using the latest version, Python 3, so we are going to select Python 3. Now, you can see so much things here. The welcome to GDP, like these languages can be coded here. For removal of this, just select Control A, Control plus A, and backspace it. Now you have clean new place where you can write your Python code. Now, the Python code interface can be installed in your device. Let's first discuss few softwares where you can write Python code. Like the famous and which is free but makes you feel premium software is Visual Studio Code. Like how the mango is the king of fruits, in same way in the programming softwares, the king is Visual Studio Code, also called as in short VS Code. VS Code. And there might be another softwares, not only VS Code, which also write. So now these softwares came in just latest when the first time the Python code was written in release. When the Python code was written, it was started for writing Python code. They has been written in our Windows plus R. When you type Windows R, you will get a run command window. Okay, when you click OK here, you will get a command window. In that command window, also you can write Python program. For that, the Python needed to be installed in your device. The original way of writing code is in your device, nothing but is CMD, which is the command window. But every time the original way is not attractive. The original way always feels unattractive, and the latest way feels attractive to the people. Let's take the example. You let us assume you go some destination place every day, like you go to your college or school every day by walk. Does it more interesting than does it more interesting than going on Lamborghini? Which is more interesting? Going on Lamborghini is interesting, or going by walk is interesting, chat? Or your favorite dream car? Which feels more attractive to you? Going in dream car or having a walk to your college? Which makes you feel more excited? Yeah, dream car. Super. So now for writing the code CMD, I will show you that how CMD works, and I will also show you how other software works. But not today. I will show you tomorrow. I will just explain that how this compiler work, and tomorrow we will see that how the software, the original one, and remaining IDE software works. Now first see what what softwares are there to code. One is VS Code, another one is Sony. If you have listened to it, Sony, if you recognize it, and another one is PyCharm. This is the place where you write your code. School is the place where you write classwork. The same way, these are the softwares. It is a place where you write your code. I'm going with very basic so you can understand what I'm saying. So VS Code, Tony, PyCharm, these things are already first you need to install in your device. Then later you will write the code in that software. Now, what if we don't install these things and we want to write the code? Can we do that? Yes, we can do that absolutely. Just we need a browser and internet connection. For these softwares, you don't require internet connection. You can write it offline. For writing online, you need a Chrome browser where you can go and search online GDP Python. That's it. The first link you see, online Python compiler, just you need to click on that, come to here, Control A means select all, and backspace it. You will have the new fresh place where you can write Python code. Now, you can see here something main.py. Can you feel it what it might can be? Main.py. Main.py. Now, as you write the Python code, you might want some other time. Now you write the Python code. You want to refer later for your future purposes. So what we need to do? We need to store them. And how can we store them? We can store them in file format. For storing the file format, the file can be anything. The file can be an image, video, or audio. For different type of formats of the file, they have different extensions. Like, see, let's go from basic. See, there is a image, video, audio. What all these are? These all are file formats. All these are file formats. Now, these file formats should be differentiated. For differentiating it, there is called extension. Extension. So, when we save the file in your device, in this PC, in your computer, you're gonna write some name like Python. Suppose, as if this is you want to save with a file with the name of Python. You write the Python, and if it is a image, then you get extensions like JPEG or PNG. If it is a video, then you get extension like python.mp4, or it's a audio, then you get extensions like python.wav. Like MP4 is for both, sometimes for video, sometimes for audio, and personally WAV for audio. Like this kind of extensions differentiate the file formats. See, you can see that the name of the Python, the file name Python is same, but let's remove Python here. So to make it easy, like I will write file one. You might think that if we write Python code, how it will be converted to image, or it's not the thing, just have been written as the name. Okay, let us assume we are writing file one, file name, and JPEG is the file format for image. Now, these are the extensions for this. Now, what is the extension for Python? How can we separate or differentiate the Python file with this? We can separate with the extension called .py. Very simple. As Python starts with py, it will named as .py. Suppose you are writing first Python program, then you're gonna name it with first. You want to rename with first, so it's first, and next the extension is .py. This is the thing. This one is file name, and this one .py is nothing but an extension. Chat, are you able to understand or not? Chat, are you able to understand? Yeah, fine. So these are the file name and extensions. Now, when we enter go back to online Python compiler, which is GDP compiler, you can see here main.py. Means in this case, can you say that what's the name of the file to be saved here? Chat, can you say what is the file name? When we save, what can be the file name here? In this case, as we have main.py, absolutely py is the extension. Then what is the file name? If we save this file. Yeah, main. As main is written before the .py, the main is Python file name. Now, you might be very familiar with the first code, and you have heard it many times that hello world. Now, we gonna print the hello world in Python, which is the first code first. code of the Python. Just you need to print. You want to display the function we use print keyword here. It's already built keyword. Means that it's already available in the Python language that it performs certain tasks. The task is displaying the text or displaying the certain number of things that we want to display. Now print has some already function. So it is called keyword. What is a keyword? Keyword is nothing but in the programming, keyword is nothing but keyword or the word, keywords are the words that are already taken the place to perform certain tasks. Now you can't use print word to perform addition. You can't create your own module with the word called print because it's already there to perform some certain task called display. So now we have been chosen print and you need to write first open and close bracket. In that open and close bracket, you need to keep these inverted commas. See chat, these inverted and close commas. And the text you want to print that can be written inside of inverted commas. As I told, we want to print hello world. So we gonna write inside print hello world. Hello world. Exclamation mark. Now we are saying our device to print hello world by writing print inside print hello world. We are saying our computer that to print hello world. Now its task has been given to the computer print hello world. But it's not printing hello world. Is it printing anywhere? Can we see? No, it's not printing because just we have written that doesn't mean that we have given the task to the computer. For giving the tasks, we need to run. As there are many buttons here, the green button which we can see, you can also use the shortcut F9 for run. Just you need to click. Now you can see the console. This place where you can see that is called console, where you can see the hello world is for printed. This is also called output place, or generally stereotypically it's called as output place. Technically it's called as console. So you can see the program finished with exit code 0 and press enter to exit console. It's saying when you press enter, it will get exited to the console. Your task is done. When I press enter, see, the console has been vanished. When I run again, I can see my hello world displaying and my console again. This is how simply the IDE works. Suppose you are writing the program and the code is written and it's still running. You need to stop. So you can use the stop button here. Suppose see, I'm writing run and stopping the code. Running and stopping. See, I don't have any output here because before it's get printed, I stopped the console. I stopped the output that I don't want to see because I stopped it. And when we run, we will get back the code again. This is how run and stop works. And debug is quite similar to run, but it's done for analyzing the output. It have many features, which we'll be seeing us later. We will see how this event debug works so that we can use this debug. See, the program is not being debugged. As I open and close it, we will see later. Debug is used to see the simple structure of the code. how it works. And this one is for your purpose. If you want to share the code, if you want to save it in your file, Beautify is for indentation. Now, Python language has one feature that that it is a Python. Now, generally, what does the Python means? Python is a snake. Python is a snake. Now, the way we write the Python code, the structure of the Python code gets quite similar to the snake. So it's named before to the snake. You might be analyzed it because it's named after the snake called Python. So it has the property called feature called indentation, which we will be seeing in upcoming days. What does the indentation means for? The Python has a feature called indentation, which makes it to use here in the compiler beautify option. We will also see how does this beautify works. So, chat, are you able to understand what I'm saying? Chat, do you have any doubts? Please feel free to ask. Okay. Just you type yes or no so I can understand that are you able to understand or not. Okay. You can ask any doubts if you have. Or if you want to know something regarding Python or this 14 days classes. I hope so everybody joined the WhatsApp group. You can also post there any doubts or you want to know regarding Python or you need some guidance. You can feel free to post there. Okay, chat? No, I'm going to stop sharing the screen and I think so everybody have received their schedule for this 14 days Python course. Chat, have you received schedule for 14 days Python course? Online GDP Python is free license, sir. Okay, yeah. Online GDP compiler is free. It's really free. What I am saying, the softwares to install, luckily, even they are free. To learn Python, even softwares and the online GDB Python compiler, which we use, both are free. You can really learn it without paying anything. Go to the compiler, just write the code, run it. That's very free. No license. Okay. I'm gonna ask a question last time that are you able to understand? Anyone you have any problems? If you have any problem that you are not understanding, type S, no problems, you are understanding in better way, then you type no. That's it. If you are not understanding something, you can ask. As this is very first class, so I have been covered the introduction. And just once, if you have not seen our schedule, I want to show the schedule. Are you able to see schedule chat? This is schedule for our 14-day Python course. as we have covered today introductions, applications of Python futures module. In same way, remaining 14 days, we're gonna do some concepts of the Python. Then later we also gonna do game. We also gonna build projects, which also help you for understanding a better way. Okay, chat. So let's see tomorrow what we're gonna do. We're gonna do on variables and data types, operators, and also discover what is installation of softwares of the Python compilers and see how it works. Okay, chat. Then let's meet tomorrow at same time. Yeah, goodbye. I'm ending the meeting right now. You can post any dots if you have in the WhatsApp group so that we can clarify and make you understand. And good man. Okay, chat. Let's meet tomorrow.